History often repeats itself. The year 2020 is no different. There's a new pandemic called coronavirus that is spreading, and the world is on edge. Every continent, every country, every county is taking preventative measures to slow the spread of this virus. The world is changing hour by hour as new cases of this virus come to us in the form of a tweet from our neighbors, a text from a family member, or a talk from our world leaders. History often repeats itself. In the year 2000, computers were supposed to shut down, causing the beginning of the end, and this was known as Y2K. In 2002, SARS swept across the country and we were on edge. 2009 saw an outbreak of H1N1, also known as the swine flu. From 2014 to 2016, the world saw an Ebola outbreak that hit home for me because many of those patients were treated right here in Atlanta at Emory Hospital. These times we are living in are unlike anything that we've seen in the past. National, international sporting events are being canceled. Entire countries are being quarantined. People are being told to isolate themselves in their homes. Now, I don't know if you're an introvert like me, but for someone who avoids large crowds, this is heaven. I live in Atlanta, and the highways are as clear as ever. However, this is due to social distancing and states of emergency that are being declared all around the world. As history repeated itself, people tend to forget the most important historic fact. And that fact is how we all came together as one. This virus, as well as the viruses of the past, do not discriminate. Race, religion, nationality, rich, poor, in between, it doesn't matter right now. The entire world is being impacted, and the entire world is doing what it can to take care of one another, keep each other safe. Major sporting events are being canceled. The owners and athletes of these teams are making sure that their employees are still receiving their paychecks during these unprecedented times. These are the millionaires and billionaires of the world who are using their positions in life to help others. Now, I don't know where you may be listening to this from, but here in the United States, there is a very big wealth gap. And we think of these billionaires as the 1% who hold on to every dollar, while the rest of us struggle from day to day. What you're seeing here during this pandemic is individuals who are helping by giving a helping hand out to those of us who will miss work, but we still need to sustain and maintain our lives. To prepare for the unexpected, people have been showing up at stores in record numbers to buy supplies. Now somehow, this virus, which shows symptoms of shortness of breath, cough, and fever, is causing people to rush to the stores to buy toilet paper. Toilet paper. Now this leaves some of the most vulnerable people in our population, the elderly and those who are disabled, without. So to correct this, stores are designating shopping hours for seniors so that they can get the supplies that they need. These are the greedy, billion-dollar corporations who could be taking advantage of these shortages. However, they are allowing for the most vulnerable in the population to exclusively shop in their stores during designated hours. If you need examples of what makes us human, now is the time to look. Look to your neighbor who is there to offer a helping hand at this time. Look to your government who is working day and night to provide economic relief. Look online where millions of people all around the world are interacting with each other in ways that we have never seen before. History often repeats itself. During unprecedented times such as these, people also make history. Now more than ever is a time to thank the entire medical profession for what they do. The nurses who are on the front lines helping to see patients. The doctors who are looking for the cure for this new virus. The great folks at the CDC who I am sure are working around the clock to track new cases and help contain this thing. During every viral outbreak, every pandemic such as this one, these are the heroes who don't get their 15 minutes of fame. So let's take time out right now to pause and give them the recognition that they deserve. Now, when we beat this thing, and we will beat it, we will need time to recover. The entire world will need time to recover. First priority. Since you all have enough to last 3 years, let the rest of us buy some toilet paper. I'm begging you. The American Red Cross, they will need blood donations. Due to social distancing and the fear of germ spreading, people aren't donating blood as much. Now, I was shot in my femoral artery in Iraq in 2007, and it took 2 blood transfusions to help save my life. I cannot speak enough about how much your blood does all over the world. Your blood saves lives, and we will need you and your donations more than ever when this is over. The economy will need your help. Small businesses need your support. These small businesses are the backbone of this country. They keep people in your neighborhood employed. And if you need an example of how small businesses are being impacted, look around in your neighborhood. Restaurants have to close early. Gyms have to close down completely. Conferences are being canceled all around the world. So public speakers such as myself, we can't work right now. So when we beat this thing, and we will beat this thing, go out and shop until you drop. History often repeats itself. This time will be no different. We will once again show that we can come together as one. Rich, poor, black, white, Christian, Muslim, we are all going to beat this thing together. And when we do beat this virus, let's not forget what this world can be. Let's not wait until the world is threatened by a virus to show compassion toward one another. Let's not wait to show one another how human the human race can be.